Have fun and welcome back to the channel. This is the Backyard Football Community. Here they give you our unfiltered, unprocessed analysis of the game, giving you our very honest perspective of what we see. And I got my brother here again, Salam. Salam, have fun now.
Oh boy, what a lovely weekend.
From an Arsenal perspective.
Yeah.
So yes, Arsenal 3, Liverpool 1. Was a very we gave our analysis, our pre-game analysis. That was yesterday. If you've not seen that, try to watch that. It was a beautiful one. Salam was yesterday at the ground. Salam, how you see the game?
Well, amazing, wonderful atmosphere as usual. Big game, game of the week. Definitely did not disappoint. From an Arsenal perspective, you cannot really ask for more. You know, I called it.
2-1. You said 2-1.
I said 2-1. I had a strong feeling that we're going to win, and I told you that it was largely from what we've done with them so far this season. We got a draw at Anfield, and when they came to the Emirates in the FA Cup last month, fine, they beat us. But as I said, we should have won that game comfortably in the first half. So I was pretty confident. It's not like the Liverpool Arsenal of a couple of years ago where they completely dominate us and all of that. But I know we've got something in us, and if we apply it accordingly, I believe we stand a good chance. And it was quite interesting. It's funny because the game started like we're out on fire. We dominated them. It was too high pace, high level stuff we're doing, and I was scared that can we sustain this? But interestingly again, it was like deja vu all over again when Martinelli crossed that ball to Saka, and Saka couldn't do it. I was like, no, we can't.
It's all over. Are we doing this again?
Yeah, and we got our goal, and the first half was absolutely beautiful football to watch from Arsenal point of view, until we did the exact same thing I asked them not to do in the last podcast. I was like, don't self-harm, don't do bonanza, don't do jamboree, because I know we had that in us, and we shot ourselves in the football. At the long run, I'm grateful it wasn't costly.
And before I go into asking, we'll discuss whether who do you think was at fault. We'll get into that, but when the lineups came out, obviously you are at the ground. I'm sure people will be talking. The lineup, how you see that what Arteta came up with, how is the lineup?
Well, I wasn't surprised, to be honest. I knew he had to use Harvard because he was going for a fight, and Harvard had proven that
he could be a fighter, man.
Well, yeah, well, he has shown himself to be a nuisance. If you remember the game against Newcastle away as well, you know, he could throw himself into those challenges and all of that.
Well,
but the jury was out about the goal and all of that. But I'm talking about his performance and fight, not necessarily his skill as a finisher and all of which I'm not impressed about, because that first goal, that was one-on-one. You don't need anything more than that. And he missed that chance. Thank God Saka was around the corner to knock it off. But overall, his performance was fine. When you look at his fight and everything, he got us a red card. It disturbed Konate and I feel Virgil kicked in the second. I was surprised that didn't go to VAR.
I just think it's because Virgil has a good credit score. If it were a player our man like Granit Xhaka or somebody who is known for
I don't believe in all those credit score and all of that in this situation, because he kicked him. He was right in front of me. He kicked him, and I was like, I was almost convinced it was going to VAR and Virgil was going to be sent off, but we can let that go. We won the game.
You know, I was speaking to after the game. I talked to my brother. He was saying to me, "Look, Havertz is not the best thing. Havertz, we don't have an option because Jesus, obviously, I don't know what the knee injuries again. That if we play Edin Ketia, that what defenders do? Defenders just say, "Oh yeah, let's come outside because nothing is going to happen here." That's what he said. So. Maybe I agree with you in the sense that maybe Havertz is for this game he was the best
So
choice.
For this game, I was happy with everything, with most of what he did. Particularly off the ball, running through the channels and disturbing them. But of course, we already, I said in the last time that I was not going to keep throwing stones at him. We already know that's what we've got. We've got to work with what we have now till the end of the season. We cannot improve the squad
Yeah.
by buying anybody. So we just have to focus on one, and we have to try as much as we can to get the best out of them. So if we keep complaining about their skills and all of that, it's not going to change anything. We're not getting anybody in. So I hope Arteta finds a way to maximize, the potential in each one of them, just like he did yesterday.
What I'll say to Kai Havertz, he should just carry Bukayo Saka and take him out, give him proper dinner, because if Saka had not finished that, you see that goal?
Yeah.
If we let him off the hook because we ended up scoring. Yeah, so if Saka had not scored that goal, so the story would be different.
So that's the interesting thing about football, is particularly in this day and age, there's ultra analysis, ultra criticism, per second view of the game and all of that. And the truth is, the game is played over 90 minutes. Goals changes game, changes perspective of how the game went itself. For instance, say Harvard missed that chance, we didn't convert it, and we played so well, we missed a couple of chances in the first half, and they got that goal late in the first half without having a shot on target.
Yeah, it changes the
game. And the game stays 1-0, for instance. Regardless of our performance, it would have been an awful outing. But goals changes game. It's a team game. When your colleague messes up, if you can clean up the mess and make the best out of it. Exactly. So and at the end of the day, over 90 minutes, I think Ava did really well. Getting Konate sent out, disturbing their defense, making runs through the channel. Overall, it was a perfect outing for us, and I can't complain about it, to be honest.
So what people say, this game is a game where Liverpool did not score Arsenal. We literally scored the 4 goals. This is one game where I've not seen I can't remember the last time we saw Liverpool have a leaky defense as this. They say this is the time they've had the highest XG ratio in the Premier League in a long time. About 3.6 XG in an EPL game. It's not happened in a long time. So we scored for them as well. What I'm getting to is, you see that goal, that 45th, I think they scored literally on the stroke of halftime.
Yeah.
Was it Saliba or was it David Raya? Who would you?
So
not necessarily faulting anybody or calling anybody out, but let's say we do not want this thing to happen again. Yeah. In the dressing room, who are you talking to?
Well, it is basically miscommunication between both of them. If you watch it, after Saliba gained control of the ball, he was trying to to block.
I think it was
Diaz.
Diaz, yeah.
And expecting the goalkeeper to come for the ball, but if you listen to Virgil van Dijk post-game interview, he put the blame on himself not clearing the ball. So I feel Saliba had better control to clear the ball. Raya should also have come out better, but it was miscommunication between both of them. And I don't know, Saliba had some shaky moment throughout the game, but overall, I don't want to blame any one of them, to be honest, but they know that they messed up in that situation, and it's something they have to work on better. If Raya had come out a bit faster, I believe we would have prevented the goal. If Saliba had cleared his line, I believe we would have prevented the goal. Most importantly, they had good communication between themselves. I believe we would have averted the goal. But if I'm going to pick one person, solely to put that goal on, it definitely will be Saliba, because Saliba was initially in control, but he should have played.
Anyways, me, I don't have no love for David Raya, so if you ask me, I'll say David Raya. Saliba should have played.
Yeah, how interesting, when we did our combined 11, all the defense, Robertson did not play. Alisson had one of the worst.
Guys, go check that one out. Check that one out. Yeah, it's literally very funny. But
Alisson had one of the worst game of his life.
I've not seen this.
Virgil van Dijk was our Father Christmas. And Saliba was also
so but that's why the EPL never it is beauty. I love it. Nobody would have seen that one coming. Virgil and Alisson having a day off, and the end of the day, they're human beings. So
we love it.
So let's talk tactics now. Arteta pulling Zinchenko out first half. Were there murmurs on the ground? How people waiting people they talk?
Well, to be honest, it was a bit of a shock. I didn't see that coming. Of course, if you're going to talk tactics, really, we know what Zinchenko's offer, particularly buffering our midfield, and we know it was going to be a strong midfield battle in the game with Liverpool. I don't know how tactical that situation. I hope Zinchenko is not injured. I don't know
I don't
what
think it's an
Arteta saw.
injury.
Oh, okay. But Kiwior has been a bit of a suspect as well in left back. So it's not as if you are taking off Zinchenko, you are bringing in Marcelo,
Yeah.
and you feel like we're but at the end of the day, it couldn't work better
Yeah.
because
I think
Kiwior was
he had a decent
two
game. He
assists,
had a decent game.
two
Very good.
assists, and he should have actually put us
He
3
should have scored,
ahead
yeah,
with
he should have
a
scored
very
with that
brilliant
header,
header.
yeah.
So brilliant. The substitution I think worked well.
How about on Klopp side, making three? I can't remember the last time I saw a coach make three at
Well,
goal.
I was surprised Darwin Nunes didn't start. But I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know what game they have next. But of course, when you see Darwin Nunes hit the post 4 times, it won't.
Freak player.
Yeah, it doesn't particularly feel a manager with ultra confidence going in. But as I've always said, that you see about tactics, I'm not the type that delve too much about tactics. But I feel these guys are managers, EPL manager, high level manager. I don't think I know a quarter of what they know. They work with those boys in training. They would have read the game. And in fairness, in second half, the first phase of second half was all Liverpool.
Yeah, I think
Before
they came out all guns blazing.
Yes, they came, and I was scared because that was exactly what happened in the FA Cup as well. So they came out, they played well, they created a few chances, and thank God, Alisson and Van Dijk decided to give us,
Well, I think it's normal when you score a goal on the stroke of halftime, you come out thinking, okay, we've got them there, let's go for it. But so that's why I credit our defenders. I don't necessarily think Arteta was brilliant on the day. What I would say is Klopp,
really?
to be honest, Klopp had an off day yesterday.
Well,
Not necessarily an Arteta brilliance.
No.
Maybe the only brilliant thing he did yesterday was that run on the touchline.
No.
We'll go and check his hamstrings.
I completely no.
Okay, let's think about it.
No.
If that game had gone 2-2.
No, so it did not.
Anyway, it did not go 2-2.
You can as well say that game had gone 4-0 for
Yeah.
Arsenal. No. I don't agree with that. I completely disagree with that.
But you know that game changed, or the outcome of that game changed when Klopp made that drastic. He made 3 subs.
That is the job of a manager to adjust as the game goes on. So you can adjust by either changing tactics in game or bringing players out from the substitute to change. And everybody wants to improve their team. Now it doesn't matter. There's no game except you are playing. Those last season's Man City or the best Man City we've seen, or you're playing the Tiki Taka, Messi, Iniesta, Barcelona, where you know that they will dominate the game all through. Most game goes, in a relatively topsy-turvy position. You have your own moments. The opposition, particularly if it is two high-level team playing. So, and it's how best do you make use of your own moment, and how bad do you get when it's not your own moment. So, I think it can be better than what Arteta did yesterday. Looking at what he had in his Arsenal,
okay.
Jesus was out, stuck Havertz up front, disturbed there. That's what we knew. Havertz is not potent in front of goal. I feel.
But why did Havertz stay on for 90 minutes though? Martinelli was our best man on the pitch.
Well, again, we don't know what happened. We don't know if there was a knock. We don't. Okay, he brought out Martinelli for who?
Okay, Trossard scored.
So that's why you can.
So if Trossard had played central, who said Trossard wouldn't have played scored if he had played central?
Again, it's not important. No, wait. Again, it's irrelevant.
Salam, let me ask you something.
It's a function of the outcome of the match.
Let me ask you something. If we had not won yesterday and Kai Havertz played 90 minutes and Martinelli, who was probably our most potent outlet yesterday, was taken off at what, 70 minutes or something? Yeah. What would be your reaction?
That's if we had not. We'll never know because we did not.
Anyways,
we won.
I think I'll agree with you to an extent, but I'm going to say it is more Klopp having an off day than Arteta's brilliance.
I don't agree. Klopp will not come to the pitch to play. He will make his own. They both started 11 men. They both had chance to tweak the game.
He worked for him yesterday. Arteta.
So no. I don't like that. I know Klopp is a great manager. It's one of the best that been in the Premier League and all of that. But it doesn't mean that on a day someone else cannot top him. It doesn't mean on a day someone else cannot outsmart him.
Okay,
And it doesn't, even more importantly, you see, there's a lot of focus on manager and all of that. You always make use of what you have. And yesterday, particularly in that first half, the boys.
So we played.
Sorry,
I give Arteta credit. Knowing to bring in Jorginho, playing Jorginho, Rice, and
No. So,
okay, Arteta, you try, but
no buts.
From where I'm looking at
No
it,
buts.
I think Klopp had an off day yesterday.
But
The substitutions were too radical and too much. He changed too much at one time. He started Cody Gakpo. You argue that Darwin Nunez should have started that game, but yeah. Anyways, congratulations to Arsenal. This leaves us only 2 points behind Liverpool. Same number of games. Obviously, now a lot of people say we've done City a favor. Quick, wait till you reason. How is it?
Well,
title race.
You know, I've always said it that in the pecking order, I've always said it's Man City's title to lose, and I feel closely behind them is Liverpool, then us. And as I said in the last podcast, regardless of what this result says, it doesn't mean one is completely out or one is completely in. But we need to put ourselves in a good situation to be in the top. And I want us to go under this radar. I don't like last season when we were and the whole pressure was on us. So we dragged ourselves back strongly into the discussion. 2 points. Let Man City go and do what Man City does. But I don't think this.
But like they say, it is the points on the table that
matters. Yeah.
So Man City with 2 games in hand. Let's see if they can get those 6 points. Well, Man City is Man City anyway. So yeah. I think we'll quickly just see other games, just brief. So Everton 2-2 Tottenham.
What a sweet
94 minutes goal on 93 minutes. I was so happy.
Yeah.
Brantwaite, God bless you. Newcastle Luton.
Another crazy game. 4-4 roller coaster. 4-2 at some point. And Adebayo really doing well for Luton.
Can we now confirm that Sheffield United is definitely going down? Sheffield United 0, Aston Villa 5.
I think Sheffield United, unfortunately, at the beginning of the season, my prediction for relegation were Luton, Sheffield United, and Everton. Everton because they've been consistently flirting with the relegation the last couple of seasons, but Sean Dyche has come and done a very good job.
Anyway.
But they deducted 10 points. But I'm very, very impressed and surprised about Luton's approach. I think Luton has been the most pragmatic of the promoted side.
I don't think they go down.
The way they're playing, it doesn't look like
so. That guy, is it Edwards? I think that's their coach. That man, they said he's Arteta's classmate. And they're saying Sabi book pass Arteta.
Well, they're very pragmatic. They are playing pragmatic football. Unlike Burnley that want to play tiki-taka but don't have the right.
They don't have the personnel.
Yeah, EPL is high level. It's completely different thing entirely playing in EPL.
Brighton 4, Crystal Palace 1.
Yeah.
Remember this Brighton got slapped by Luton just 4 days ago.
Yeah. Another shaky performance.
Crystal Palace, I'm worried for Roy Hodgson. I think
Baba don't try.
If he see them to the end of this season, I don't think he stays. It's only a couple of games. I think the board will have to sack him. Because fans, after we beat them 5-0, see that banner where fans we are playing rubbish, you're taking us backwards, but he has tried.
I think that was to the owners, not to Roy Hodgson.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was Roy Hodgson.
No, it was I think it was directed largely to the.
But I don't think it. Anyways.
Owners at the top.
Burnley 2, Fulham 2. That's another proper EPL match. Draws. The number of draws. Manchester United 3, West Ham 0.
Brilliant Manchester United, and Garnacho was having fun. No problem. Make them go win some. No
Bournemouth 1, Forest 1.
Good game. Forest Eldon.
And tonight, Brentford Man City. I'll tell you something, Salam. Last season, say Brentford do double on City.
Yeah, did that, yeah.
Should we be are we hopeful?
We can be hopeful.
Guys, we'll be back after that Brentford Man City game to give you again our reactions and our hot takes. I pray. The last time I talk Alhamdulillah, Arsenal go win. Brentford, Alhamdulillah, make an advance for us. But yeah, that brings us to let's talk who be your this weekend top man of the week, and not necessarily flop of the week, but what we'll call it is like underperformer of the week.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
man that, if you say about this week now you do well, this week now you fuck up. I think this is what we can be doing every week. Just to
Well,
get
yeah,
going.
sure.
So
I,
this
well,
week, top man
I
of the week.
honestly will be biased on this one, so don't bring a gun at me. I've said it right from the beginning. It's a biased top man of the week. I was happy with Martinelli.
Now he had a
The,
good
the
game.
reason being that my complaint about Martinelli has always been his final ball. You know, his final ball has been relatively not top notch. He gets himself, you understand, to very good position,
yeah.
but his final ball has always been not the best. But yesterday, as usual, he twist and turn Trent several times, make an amazing run after that quick thinking by David Raya, cross the ball. I think that would have been his first assist with for Saka, but unfortunately Saka missed. Then that goal, you know, chasing again. Look at Martinelli, how short is he against Virgil? Kept going, had a nod shoulder to shoulder with Virgil van Dijk, which was very instrumental in the goal because Alisson would have kicked that ball because he kicked Virgil.
Yeah.
You understand? So, you know, kept running, got his goal, did very well. I was surprised it was brought out, to be honest, but it was my own man of the week. And for the underperformer, no doubt it's going to be shared between Virgil van Dijk and Alisson. Alisson, that third goal was a complete joke. You know,
But there was a deflection on that ball, to be fair.
it doesn't matter. It still went through his Burrows. So not, and what a fantastic run by Leo Trossard. Amazing. You know, you can't ask for more. Great game, Arsenal.
For me, top man of the week, I'll have to say Alejandro Garnacho. And United fans, I think they should be excited about this one. One main reason is ETH has realized that his £85 million signing should be playing maybe just their Carling Cup matches and FA Cup. Anthony is nowhere. Garnacho is showing this is how you play football. You can play with your left at times, you can play with your right. Running, shoot, no. I think top man of the week for me, Alejandro Garnacho. And if you ask me for I'll say the flop man or who would that be? I don't want to go Virgil again and Virgil. I'll go Roy Hodgson. Crystal Palace.
Why Roy Hodgson and not
Crystal
Pochettino?
Yeah. Oh, Pochettino! I beg them. Oh yes, it has to be Pochettino because I agree. So last, so it'll be Pochettino. I agree with you. Not Roy Hodgson, but they're struggling too much. Crystal Palace. They need to change something about it. But flop of the week for me has to be Pochettino. You know, if you spend all that money, with the money they've spent, they should be flying. So top man of the week for me, Alejandro Garnacho. Flop is Mauricio Pochettino.
Fair enough.
Fair. So with that said, I think we'll keep our fingers crossed for the game tonight. Brentford, Man City. Guys, this one is a big one. So hopefully Brentford will come through for us. Final thoughts, brother.
Well, great weekend. Arsenal fans, come on, you Gunners. We've got very good momentum after a very horrible post-Christmas period. We're back to 3 win run, and these are very, very important, crucial games. So let's see. Let's hope we can keep that going. Let's hope we get our injury situation sorted as well. So we can be very hopeful as Arsenal fan, but we take things a game at a time. Yeah.
Yes. Come on, you Gunners. First game in February, February has always been a kind of shaky month.
So if
we start with Liverpool and we beat Liverpool, hopefully it'll be plain sailing going forward. So come on, you Gunners. We'll see you on the next one, guys.
Yeah.
Peace.